Good day, great people. This is Michael Boone here, and I want to give you an update on the OneGold site. I noticed that a handful of people have reached out to me with a couple of pros about the things that they like about OneGold. And I saw something the other day. It was kind of unexpected because I check back on the site every once in a while and I saw that they have updated their products. Now, I don't buy any gold from OneGold, but I do buy silver from OneGold. And the reason I like it is because, as I said before in my first video, it allows you to accumulate a certain amount of money over time. Because let's just face it, everyone doesn't have hundreds of dollars at their disposal to just plunk down on some eagles or some junk silver. But if you allow it to accumulate over time with by dollar cost averaging, what I do is I just take a little money every month out of my paycheck. And once I get paid, it goes directly into my OneGold account, and I let it accumulate for the bigger silver purchases that I want to pick up. And if we go up here to redeem, we're going to see that the good people over at AppMex have done something that really caught my attention. And a lot of the products that they have added are some really good products. And indulge me for a minute as we scroll down. Most of these were the ones that were already up there. But look, not only do you have the 5 ounce bar, you got the 5 ounce 9 fine mint bar, which is a staple of AppMex. But the thing that I liked is right here, this bad boy right here, this Kilo Silver bar. Now, the reason I like this Kilo Silver bar is because you can get a nice little quantity, because we know that a kilo is about 2.2 pounds, a little over 2 pounds, and that's about what 32 ounces of silver, and it doesn't take up a lot of space. But what you can do is, if you are a stacker, as you can see, it's stackable. Before you know it, if you can just put a little money aside in your OneGold account, before you know it, you have enough that you can pick up a couple of kilos and just set them aside for when the eventual move of silver takes place. And I do believe it's gonna. I'm not gonna. I can't predict it, but I do believe it's gonna be sometime soon. But I can't predict a date or a time. But I do believe that silver is going to go up. Right now, I think today it's right at $17, and today be a good time to buy. Oh yeah, and before we go any further, at the time of this video, which it probably won't be long, as of today, which is Cyber Monday, and it's a holiday sale they got going on, you can buy your gold at spot. And I think that that's a pretty good deal. If you anybody knows about spot, you have a certain amount of dollars or cents over spot, but they're allowing you to buy at spot. So I would take advantage of it if I could, or if you had a little money set aside, and just open your account and get rolling. It doesn't take a whole lot of money, just enough to get yourself going. And I didn't say this in my first video, but I was going back and forth with one of the guys that were commenting on my page on my first video. And the one thing I like, and I'm just gonna be honest, you can use your OneGold account as somewhat of a savings account. And if you put the money in the account, then you're going to get a better return on it than if you would just plop it down in a bank right now. I mean, what is a bank giving you? What, point zero point blah blah percent? Whereas if you place it in your OneGold account, it's tied to the price of silver or gold. And by doing so, I think you would get a whole lot more money out of it. And okay, I talked about that Kilo Silver bar. Let me tell you another bad boy that I fell in love with as I was looking down throughout the page. They have a couple of 100 ounce silver bars, which are very attractive if you can afford it. But like I said, if you're stacking your money, before long, depending on how much you set aside every paycheck or every week or every 2 weeks. Before you know it, you'll be able to get yourself a 100 ounce silver bar. But this is the one thing I like right here. If you are into junk, which I am falling in love with now all of a sudden, and let me just say, I get most of my constitutional coins or my Roosevelt dimes. I get them from SD Bullion right now. And I'm just saying, from my standpoint, they're the best. That's the best place to get your constitutional from. But if you were to use your OneGold account to save it up enough money, listen. Most of the websites, SD Bullion, JM Bullion, AppMex, Monument Metals, Provident Metals, they all sell no more than the $100 face value bag for 90% silver. But over here at OneGold, look at that, $50 face value of silver. So you can get you $50 worth of constitutional silver for the price of whatever silver is at that time, $50. So everyone doesn't have $1,251 or $3,182. I wish I did, because I would sure gobble some of that up. Heck, I'd even go down here and buy it if I could. I would buy the $1,000 bag if I could. But by dollar cost averaging, folks, you can get the $625 and 63 $50 face value bag of constitutional quarters and dimes. That's a no-brainer for me. I fell in love with it. So when I saw that, my face lit up. I was grinning, and I decided to go back and do this extra video just to let you know that they stepped their game up. The guys over at OneGold stepped their game up, and that was a drawback. I didn't talk about it in my first video, but that was one of the things that I felt that they were lacking, was the number of products, especially from a silver standpoint, because like I said, that's what I invest in. But from a silver standpoint, the things that you could buy, they were very limited. But now they're stepping their game up, and I do believe in the near future that it's going to get better. But right now, $50 face value bag, man, you can't beat that. $625. And the one other thing that I fell in love with, the kilo bar. Let's get it, people. You never know what times may lay ahead. But if you are ready and if you are prepared, not just with your precious metals, but food supply, ammo, your weaponry. If you are prepared, then these things just won't sneak up on you. Excuse me. I am done. Only thing I wanted to do was show you that today, give you a review, update my review. Excuse me. Update my review and let you know that OneGold has stepped their game up. So if you like it, please feel free to check them out. I'm just gonna be honest. If you sign up through my affiliate link, I get a couple of dollars off of it. But the one thing I like is, if you sign up, and you don't have to do it through me, I'm gonna eat regardless. But if you do sign up, they'll give you $5 for every brand spanking new account. And I used mine. I think I used my $5 to move it over, and it's gonna be a cash account, $5 in cash. And I just moved it over and just added to it, and I just bought me a couple of Eagles. I do believe, yeah, I bought me a couple of Eagles. So yeah, check them out. I think it's worth, if you're into dollar cost averaging, which I think that's the best way for the average in person to get into stacking, is the dollar cost average. If you don't have the money laying aside to go to shows and coin shops, then this is the way to go. Check them out, and if you like them, roll with them. And I hope and pray that your silver portfolio grows beyond your wildest imagination. Once again, this is Michael Boone. I want to say thank you for indulging me, and I will see you guys soon. Take care. God bless.